This is Miss Laura with another math workshop lesson. Today is March 31st, 2020. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to take it all the way back to the beginning of the year. This is what we call review time. So basically, we have covered everything that you need to learn for 5th grade. So this is the time that we are reviewing everything that you've learned, okay? And we're going to start with our 5NBT1 and 5NBT2, which basically just means multiplying decimals with multiples of tens, which is tens, hundreds, thousands, and also exponents. Okay, remember those? A base number and a floating number, which is called an exponent. Okay, so that's basically all we're doing today. Let's see what our expectations are for today. Our teaching point, mathematicians use prior knowledge to solve place value, multiple choice, and constructive response questions. So first thing that we need to do is watch the mini lesson video 331 2020. Watch place value with decimals YouTube video. Use our notebook to work out the questions from the Google form that is attached to the assignment called 5NBT1 and 5NBT2 review. Make sure that you submit your work and use your tools and the slides if you need any help clearing up any misconceptions that you may have, okay? And below is the success criteria that you should follow and make sure that you've done everything that you need to do. Next, this is important, math vocabulary. This is important. Why? Because you want to make sure that when you are explaining your work, you use these vocabulary words to let everyone know that you are able to explain your work. You are able to prove that your answer is correct. That you are able to explain that your answer makes sense because you're using math vocabulary to explain what you're doing. We have also included this decimal place value chart with your assignment just in case you forgot what a place value chart looks like, but I doubt that. I know you may not be able to write on it, but like I said, you're using your notebook. You can sketch or draw this place value chart in your notebook. Okay, next. So before you start on your Google form, you want to make sure that you watch this video by Khan Academy. Watch this video before you start working on your Google form, okay? This is just going to be a quick review of place value, of what happens when you multiply a number by a multiple of 10, when you divide a decimal number by a multiple of tens. So just to get your brain flowing and just like, oh, I remember this, okay? So I encourage you to watch this video so that you know exactly what to do when you get to your Google form. Next. So below in the assignment, you're going to see this tab here that says NBT1, NBT4. After you watch the video, you want to make sure that you click here. And then when you click the form, it will take you to the form that you see below. Okay? Once you're there, you know that you're at the correct place and you're ready to start your work. So let's do the first one together. Question number 1. Answer questions 1 through 3 using the numbers below. A. 12,569 and 748 thousandths. And B is 75,364 and 982 thousandths. Okay, so now I am looking at this question and I'm saying, which statement is true about these numbers? So I know that I need to underline this sentence because this is what the problem wants me to do. Now, I read this question again to myself just to make sure that I understand. So I read it to myself independently. And I think to myself, what strategies can I use to solve this problem? I can use a place value chart and compare the values of the nines. Let's see if I can try that. And the reason why I say the 9 is because I look at the multiple choices and I notice that each number that they're asking about is a 9. I quickly underline the 9 in both number A and number B. Okay, so let's see if I can use a place value chart. So here's the place value chart that's in our tools, right? You could sketch this out in your notebook and do the same type of work that I've done here. So here's number A and here's number B. So now, after I write these numbers down on the place value chart, I want to look at my choices, okay? The value of the 9 in box A is 10 times bigger than the value of the 9 in box B. And I checked that, but I'm still going to check B and C, right? Because if I see this 9 here is 10 times greater than this number, right? The value of 9 is 10 times greater, right? So now, let me see. The value of the 9 in box A is 1/10. No, that's not right. The value of the 9 in box A is the same amount? No. So I was correct. My first choice was A and I was correct. So now, I want you to try this with question number 2. Okay? I'm going to display it here and I want you to work it out. Okay? So remember, you're still using the numbers A and B for this second problem. Okay? Ask yourself, how is this problem similar and different from question 1, the question that I just solved. Okay? So now, think about it. What are you noticing is similar and different? And I might just pause it here so that you can kind of think about it. What is the same and what's different? Great. Were you able to say that they're similar because they're asking you to look at a number in a particular place? Yet it's different because it's a different number? Okay, awesome. So now, I'm going to give you some time. Hit pause, and I'll just wait here until you're done. Okay? So hit the space bar and pause it. Work out that problem. Hey, did you get B? Hot stuff over there. Good job, guys. You're absolutely right. It was B, right? They tried to fool you, but you knew that the 5 in box A was 1/10 the amount of the value of the 5 in B. Awesome. So what are you going to do next? What are you going to do next is make sure you watch that video, place value with decimals, then answer all the questions in our Google form titled 5 MBT1 and 5 MBT2 review and complete the problems and then submit. Oops, let's fix this real quick. Okay, and use your tools if you need to. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.